The Battle River, this is the strategy I use for the Battle River. If you guys want to use this, if you're ever on this map, it doesn't matter what your bonus get usually, unless it's a good one like the Balloon Chipper. Okay, this guy's going with this, so let's go with this one. Kind of late game strategy towers here. This is one of my favorite maps to go late game on, because it's pretty good for the wizard at the beginning. Because you just put it right here. You see right here, and it's gonna make the intense magic. Can wait for the lightning bolt, and you'll be all set for at least like 5 to like the 6 or 7 rounds, typically. You see, you build a submarine right away. Wondering if you can fit a lot of submarines in the spots. You can fit like 2 in like every one of them except for like 1. I'm pretty sure you can do that if you can fit them really tight in there. Okay, now I'll start building up our eco, because you know by now that I like balloon eco. I don't really like farms that much, because they take a tower space and they take up space on your map when you're playing. You know, but it is pretty good, the farm. But I like eco better. As you see, our opponent is just defending just fine. Already on round 4, 1 minute into this round. Now he's starting to send some pinks, and we should just defend just fine against them. We might lose 1 or 2 lives, but that's all maybe. No, we're fine on these. We're good. And that sub's doing pretty good. He's already upgraded to a submarine. Okay, let's get some text here just to make sure. Let's get back to sending the balloon eco. Usually I get up to 500 eco, then I just start building some more towers. Specifically, that's what I like to go to. You see, we only need 100 more. And our opponent's has bought a wizard. And we're doing just fine. He's just still sending them pinks though. We do not have a problem with them pinks. Okay, and we're almost up to 500 eco now. Now we can start sending yellows. And we can send regions too. Just about 500. 501. Okay, now let's build a submarine all the way down here. So he's starting to send us some more eco, and we need to defend that. Let's get barbed darts, and let's wait for advance until so you can see the whole. You can see in the wizard range too. Let's wait for barbed darts so I can shoot the barbed darts all the way across the map as well, which is pretty good. No, this is pretty good for a couple rounds as well. Now I'm gonna get this up to around like 1,000 maybe in eco. Then I'll start upgrading some more. Like add just about the rest of my submarines in there, so you can fit them. Oh yes, we need camo. Damn it, yes, we almost lost the camos. But thankfully I upgraded my wizard to camo protection. And he's sending zebras. He's trying to win, I think. Or that's just how he sends eco. That's what he uses to send eco, probably. Because he ain't using it to rush. Because those are the balloons that you usually use to rush. And in later rounds, like use the Zone G, the blimp, the blue blimp, the red blimp, or the Zone God. Or Zone G. Well, we're sending reds here. We'll send pinks. The fastest balloon eco to send in the game, which is pretty good. Because I'll start using the pinks now. And yeah, we're doing pretty good so far. See, we're defending just fine with 2 towers. While our opponent has 4 towers. And he's just defending just as well too. You know, we're pretty close to 1,000 eco now. We're at 900. and we're pretty close. We're at round 17 already. Round 27, we see the first blue blimps. I forgot what you call them, but I know you call them something. Okay, now let's wait to get our 1,000. Zip. Okay, now let's get fit 2 submarines in here. Okay, that's 1. Wait. That's 1. And let's get a second one. Okay, we got a second one now. And let's build one more set of them. I'm pretty sure you can fit 2 in 3 slots, but it's kind of hard. I don't know. Sometimes I can fit it in here and sometimes I can't. That's weird, but let's upgrade these to twin guns and airburst darts. Twin guns, advanced intel, and airburst darts. And 5 darts, advanced intel, twin guns. Okay, let's get Dragon's Breath. Let's get one more. Right here. Let's wait and upgrade into Dragon's Breath too. Dragon's Breath is a never-ending fire that the wizard does, if you did not know this already. Which is pretty good. Okay, now let's build up our eco to 1,500. They'll go up 500 each time and start building a little bit. Go up 500 each time, build up a little bit. As you can see, the opponent has got the missiles now on the submarines as well. Which is pretty good for him. We're both not losing these lines yet. The ceramics are coming in. And we popped them just fine. Okay, the first blue blimps are coming soon. We are pretty close to 1,500 eco. And we're doing just fine. You see the opponent just got fire breath, which is good for him. Or her, I should say. Okay, we're just about 500 eco. We are there. Okay, now, let's build the rest of our submarines in there. Build some guns, airburst darts. Now, on this one right here, I like to do the submarine because you can remove camo for my super monkeys to see. And he gives the 2 submarines in the range right here the cooldowns by 15%. It moves them, which is pretty good. And that's all we pretty much need for now. Now I'm gonna get to 2,000. That's where I usually stop, or go to 2,150 to get that little extra eco each time I get it for the rest of the game. Now you can get eco pretty easy now. And I'm gonna build my super monkey just in case, cause only 2 more rounds until the blue blimps come out. As far as we can down here. There. Now let's get laser blast. Put them on. Let's put super monkey and strong, so you can target them blimps. Okay, one more round until we get the blimps. Opponents should just do fine against them, as well as we are too. Unless it starts sunning again, until we get to the 2,000 mark, 2,150 mark, I should say. Okay, round 27. The blue blimps will be coming out soon. We have pretty good defense so far, as you can see. I will upgrade my submarines to missiles soon. Almost to 150. See, the blue blimps are coming out. Okay, there's actually 150. Okay, usually I like to buy two sun gods in the middle because they're pretty strong. It said that balloons dare not touch the sun, you know. And the sun god's worth like a couple more thousand than the Robo Monkey. But the Robo Monkey also gives you ability when you unlock it. Okay, he's sending us the red wimp. We almost got our sun god. We'll be okay. Okay, there we go. We went through that like cake. Let's get epic range. This guy thought he could beat us, I think. Okay, let's get ballistic missile on all of these now. Let's wait to get the rest of them. And I'm gonna build some more wizards up there. Then I'm going after that I'm gonna get the balloon chipper. And the super vac ability is still good, even though you can't use the wide funnel to pop the zone Gs no more. Our opponent is struggling, has just used a boost, which is good for us. They just used a boost. Okay, now let's build another wizard right here. Fireball, that's intense, Dragon's Breath, Lightning Bolt. Okay, now let's get the balloon chipper, put him right here. Is our opponent about to go down? This is a pretty good strategy for this map. If you want to go late game, and your opponent goes late game. You're gonna defend it. Yeah, he's losing. And we won that. Which is pretty good for us. The first win of the video. So, guys, I hope you enjoyed this first video. And hope it wasn't too bad. You know, it's just my first video. Like an actual video. And tell me guys in the comments if I did pretty good. I think I did pretty good for late game. You know, usually most people don't go that late game. And I'll see you guys later. Peace.